Hey guys, how are you all doing? Welcome to my channel. So, today we are gonna see, what if Naruto x Haku x Hinata, part 1. Subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Let's start the story. Naruto had just failed his graduation exam again, but one of his teachers, Mizuki, had offered him a lifeline. Steal the forbidden scroll from the Hokage tower, and learn a single technique from it. This is how Naruto ended up sitting in a secluded part of the forest going through the forbidden scroll. Damn it! Yelled Naruto, why are all these so hard to use? As he went through the scroll he came across a strange ceiling pattern. What's this? A seal wondered about Naruto, placing his hands on the design, and channeling chakra into it. Suddenly the seal glowed bright blue, and energy began to arc from it, engulfing him. A third Hokage saw the flash of light from his office. Naruto, I hope you are okay. Naruto opened his eyes, and found himself in a white expanse with a set of large stone doors in front of him. Where am I? He said looking around. Well, I haven't seen someone like you in a while, said a voice, so what brings you? Naruto turned, and saw a figure that looked like a white silhouette with a grinning mouth. Who are you? Asked Naruto, and where am I? Who am I? The being said, who am I? I guess you could call me the world. Or you could call me God. I am all, and I am one, I am the truth. So, truth, said Naruto, why am I here? Well, you activated the human transmutation circle, said Truth, so you've been brought here for the equivalent exchange. So kid, what are you going to trade? Honestly, I don't know, said Naruto. I just wanted to learn a technique from this scroll, so I could become a ninja, and become Hokage, so people would respect me. Truth smiled, I like you kid, so here's the deal. I will give you the powers you need to become the greatest ninja this world's ever seen in exchange for your chakra, and the fox in your gut. Fox, said Naruto, what are you talking about? Truth frowned, I see nobody's told you about the Kyuubi. What about it? Asked Naruto. The fourth Hokage killed it, right? Naruto, the fourth Hokage, didn't kill Kyuubi. He sealed it in a newborn child, his son. What are you saying? Asked Naruto in horror. Naruto, the Kyuubi is sealed in you, said Truth. So that's why they hate me, said Naruto darkly. That bastard made me into a demon. Enough. Yelled Truth, shutting up Naruto. Your father sealed the Kyuubi within you because he could not place the burden on another person's child if he couldn't do so himself. Also, you are no demon. In fact you are a hero to the village for containing the beast that could destroy them all if released. You think I'm a hero? Asked Naruto, as tears fell from his eyes. Thank you Truth. No problem Naruto, said Truth with its usual grin, so do you agree with the exchange? So what kind of powers are you going to give me? Asked Naruto. First of all you would have the power to use alchemy, and the knowledge to properly transmute objects by clapping your hands. Second of all you will be given a philosopher's stone, as a core, giving you the ability to heal from any wound, as long as the stone is intact. In addition, I will give you the powers of 7 powerful beings known as homunculus. The first power will be the ability to control your shadow to form blades to cut through and bind objects. The second power will be the power to shape-shift your body into different forms of weapons. The third power will be the ability to form an ultimate shield around your body by manipulating the carbon in your skin. The fourth power will be the ability to extend your fingers like an ultimate spear. The fifth power will be extreme strength and durability, along with the ability to move extremely fast in straight lines. The sixth power will be an ultimate eye that will allow you to find the flaws in your opponent's fighting style, along with great prowess with a blade. The final skill will be an enhanced sense of smell that can track people by scent alone. Are we in agreement? Naruto nodded, let's do this. Truth smiled, and the stone gates behind him opened revealing a large eye. Soon black arms shot at Naruto. The arms went into his body through the seal on his stomach, and emerged holding a bound Kyuubi, and a massive blue chakra. A final arm thrust a red stone into Naruto's body before he was pulled into the gate. Naruto opened his eyes, and found himself back in the forest with Iruka standing over him. Iruka-sensei, you found me, said Naruto. I was only able to study one thing in the scroll. Naruto, Iruka sternly said, why did you steal the forbidden scroll? You could be executed for that. Naruto looked at him in confusion, but Mizuki-sensei told me that if I could steal the scroll, and learn a technique before I was found, I would graduate. Now Iruka was confused. Why would Mizuki say that unless Naruto get down? Yelled Iruka, as he heard a whirring, and shielded him with his body. A barrage of kunai embedded themselves into Iruka's back. Naruto looked up, and saw Mizuki standing on the branch of a tree with 2 large shuriken on his back. Nice job finding him, said Mizuki. Now give me the scroll, Naruto. Naruto yelled at Iruka, don't give him the scroll even if you die. What's going on? Asked Naruto. The scroll contains forbidden ninjutsu. Yelled Iruka, Mizuki's a traitor, and he lied to you to get the scroll. I'll tell you who's been lying, laughed Mizuki. Stop. Yelled Iruka, it's forbidden. Naruto, do you know of the Kyuubi attack? Asked Mizuki, ignoring Iruka. Yeah, said Naruto, the 4th Hokage saved the Leaf Village by defeating the Kyuubi, and sealing it in a newborn child. So you know who the child is? Asked Mizuki, a little rattled that Naruto knew all this. Yeah, it's me, said Naruto. Where are you going with this? Then you know that you're the demon. Yelled Mizuki, you're the Kyuubi. Is that all? asked Naruto. What? Stammered Mizuki in surprise. He had thought that the brat was unaware of this, but this revelation had barely fazed him. Kyuubi is old news, said Naruto, and I'm not a demon. Shut up, you freak, yelled Mizuki, hurling a large shuriken at Naruto. Naruto got out of the way, yelled Iruka. Naruto simply stood his ground and swatted the shuriken aside when it got close enough. What? Exclaimed Mizuki in shock. Naruto rolled up his sleeve to reveal that his skin had turned dark gray, and his fingers had become sharp claws. What are you? Asked Mizuki in horror. Naruto clapped his hands. I'm the future Hokage of the Leaf Village, he yelled before slamming his hands into the ground, causing stone fists to rise up and start slamming Mizuki. When the beating was over, Mizuki lay there black and blue and beaten to a pulp. Iruka was shocked by what just happened. Naruto, an academy failure, had just beaten Mizuki, a chunin, and not just that, but he used abilities that had never been seen before. Are you alright, Iruka-sensei? Asked Naruto. Yeah, said Iruka. Hey Naruto, close your eyes. I have a surprise for you. Naruto did so, and felt his goggles be removed and be replaced with something else. You can open your eyes, said Iruka. Naruto did so, and saw Iruka holding his goggles. He looked and saw that Iruka's forehead was bare. Naruto then felt his own forehead, and felt a metal shinobi headband in place of his goggles. Congratulations Naruto, said Iruka with a smile, you graduate. Naruto gained a large smile that kept growing. Awesome. We have to meet with the Hokage about this, said Iruka, but afterwards we're going to Ichiraku's for all-you-can-eat ramen, my treat. Yahoo! Yelled Naruto. When Iruka and Naruto arrived at the Hokage's office, they were ushered inside by 2 Anbu guards, and the Hokage activated silencing seals around the office. Naruto, can you explain to me what happened with Mizuki? Said the 3rd Hokage. Here's in Sarutobi, I'll need the whole story. Naruto nodded, and told him about what happened with the scroll, and truth. So in exchange for the Kyuubi and your chakra, you gained new abilities, and defeated a while still an academy student? Asked Hiruzen. Yup, said Naruto. I'm going to have to bring this up with the council, said Hiruzen. They will probably want Naruto to surrender all knowledge of his abilities. Lord Hokage, said Iruka, what if you make it a clan secret? That would be perfect, said Hiruzen, but Naruto isn't part of any clan. Old man, said Naruto, I know who my father is. What? Exclaimed Hiruzen, how did you find out? Truth told me when he gave me my powers, said Naruto. That changes things, said Hiruzen. I believe we could give you your father's compound to live in, and resurrect the Namikaze clan. Thanks old man, said Naruto. Meet me in my office tomorrow morning, said Hiruzen. Thank you Lord Hokage, said Iruka. Naruto woke up early, and headed to the Hokage's office. When he got there he was taken to the council chambers where he met Iruka outside. Are you ready Naruto? Asked Iruka. Naruto nodded, and Iruka led him into the room to stand in front of the council. Hiruzen was getting a headache from dealing with the civilian council's daily antics. He had just vetoed a law that would allow the civilians to legally raise the prices in their stores when Naruto shops there. He was looking forward to seeing their faces when he revealed his surprise to them. What is the next order of business? Asked Koharu. I believe the next order of business is the revival of an old clan, said Hiruzen. Which clan would that be? Asked Hamura. The Namikaze clan, said Hiruzen with a smirk. That's impossible, said Danzo. The Namikaze clan died with the 4th Hokage. That's where you're wrong, said Hiruzen. The Namikaze clan lives on in the 4th son. And who is this son? Asked Mibiki Haruno. Just then, Iruka led Naruto into the room. Lord Hokage, exclaimed a shop owner named Kaito, what is that demon spawn doing here? The man soon found himself with an Anbu holding kunai to his throat. If you value your life, you will not mention that again, said the Hokage darkly before calling off the Anbu. So why is this child becoming the leader of the Namikaze clan? Asked Danzo. Not only is Naruto the sole heir to the Namikaze clan, he is also the owner of numerous Nukake Genkai, said Hiruzen. What? Exclaimed Hamura in surprise. Perhaps the boy can give us a demonstration, said Danzo. Naruto nodded, and Hiruzen called 2 Anbu carrying bundles to come forward. The ninjas put the bundles down to reveal a collection of adamantine shards, diamonds, steel, and fabric. Naruto clapped his hands, and placed them over the collection of objects. There was a flash of blue light, and when it faded, 2 katanas were sitting on the cloth that the materials had been wrapped in. So you have the ability to create weapons out of raw elements? Asked Danzo. I can create almost anything if I have the necessary items, said Naruto, as he strapped the katanas to his back. So what else can you do? Asked Mibiki. I can spot weaknesses and flaws in an enemy's technique, shapeshift, heal from any injury, track opponents by scent alone. I have super strength and speed. I can control my shadow similar to the Nar clan, and create an ultimate shield around my body, and an ultimate spear from my fingers, said Naruto. Interesting, said Danzo. I believe the boy has the rights to become his own clan, but I motion that he be put under the Clan Restoration Act. That will be acceptable, said Hiruzen, but Naruto will not be forced into an arranged marriage without his consent. Agreed, said Danzo. Also, said the Hokage, all of Naruto's abilities will be clan secret techniques that will only be taught to other members of his clan. Fine, said Danzo, as many of the civilians scowled. As clan head, Naruto will be allowed to sit as a part of a shinobi council, as well, said Hiruzen. This caused the civilians to object loudly. What about the Uchiha? Yelled one of the civilians, why not give him a seat on the council? A demon doesn't deserve to sit on the council. Yelled another civilian. Silence. Yelled the Hokage, shutting everyone up. Sasuke Uchiha is not the leader of his clan, because, missing Nin or not, Itachi Uchiha is the next in line to lead the Uchiha clan. Lord Hokage, said Iruka, Naruto needs to return to the academy to be assigned his Jonin sensei. Of course, said Hiruzen. Iruka bowed, and led Naruto out of the council chambers, and into the academy classroom where the other Genin students were waiting. Alright everyone, said Iruka after Naruto went to his seat, I'm going to announce the names of your teammates, and Jonin sensei. Iruka pulled out a list while the students calmed down. Teammate was Hinata Hyuga, Kibba Inuzuka, and Shino Abiram. Your sensei will be Kurenai Yuhi. Hinata was a bit disappointed that she wasn't put on the same team as Naruto, but was grateful to have Kurenai as her sensei. Team 7 will be Naruto Uzumaki, Sakura Haruno, and Sasuke Uchiha. Your sensei will be Kakashi Haddock, said Iruka. Naruto smiled when he found out he would be on Sakura's team. She had been one of the few children who would hang out with him, and her parents were among the few adults that didn't join in on the celebration of his birthday. He always thought of her as the sister he always wanted. He frowned a bit when he heard he would also be with Sasuke though. Iruka finished reading the team listings, and the Genin teams went to have lunch and socialize before they met their sensei. Naruto walked up to Sakura. Sakura, do you want to have lunch together? Sakura smiled, sure Naruto. They then got their things, and headed to the roof to eat. Naruto brought a heated bowl of Ichiraku Miso ramen, and Sakura brought some rice balls, fried egg, and cooked eel. So how are things with you? Asked Naruto. Things are fine, said Sakura. Is there something wrong? Asked Naruto. Well, there's this guy I like, said Sakura. Sasuke? Said Naruto. Is it that obvious? Asked Sakura. Well, everyone does seem to idolize him, said Naruto. Well, yeah, said Sakura with a blush. It's just that I don't want to seem like another fangirl, and I really like him. Maybe you should just be yourself and get to know him, said Naruto. I think I will, said Sakura. So how's your social life? The usual, sighed Naruto. Nobody likes a person like me. Don't put yourself down like that, Sakura told Naruto, whacking him over the head. There are plenty of people that like you for whom you are interested in being your friends. Like who? Said Naruto. Well, that shy girl from the Hyuga clan seems to like you, teased Sakura. Oh, you mean Hinata? Said Naruto. Maybe I should ask her out later. Go for it, said Sakura. Now we should get back to meet our sensei. Naruto nodded and put away his finished ramen. Naruto and Sakura arrived at the roof of the academy. Sasuke was already there and nodded at them when he saw them arrive. The group looked around, but they didn't see their sensei anywhere. Suddenly a man with spiky silver hair with a mask over his mouth, wearing the typical Jonin outfit with his headband covering his right eye, appeared in a puff of smoke. Sorry I'm late, said Kakashi. I got lost on the road of life. Naruto groaned at his new sensei's antics. Let's begin with some introductions, said Kakashi. I'd like to know your likes, dislikes, dreams for the future, stuff like that. Why don't you go first so we know what you expect? Asked Sakura. Alright, said Kakashi. My name is Kakashi Haddock. I like some things, and dislike some things. My dreams are none of your business, and I have a few hobbies. All we found out is his name groaned Naruto mentally. Alright Blondie, you're up, said Kakashi. Naruto sighed. My name is Naruto Namikaze. I like ramen, people who take the time to learn about me before judging me, and gardening. I dislike the 3 minutes it takes to cook ramen, and people who judge me before learning what I'm like. My dream is to become the strongest Hokage. Namikaze, thought Kakashi in surprise. This is Sensei's son. Alright then, said Kakashi. Miss Pink, you're up. Sakura scowled at the nickname, and stood up. My name is Sakura Haruno. I like people who don't judge based on appearances, and I dislike obnoxious people. My hobbies are cooking, and painting. My dream is to be a great Kunoichi. I see, said Kakashi. Grumpy boy, it's your turn. Sasuke looked up. My name is Sasuke Uchiha. I dislike fangirls. I don't have a dream because it's an ambition. I will revive my clan, and kill a certain man. Well, you all seem very interesting, said Kakashi, so, meet up tomorrow in training. Round 7, and don't eat anything before coming or you'll throw up. Sensei, said Sakura, what's going to happen tomorrow? Tomorrow you will undergo one final test to become Genin, said Kakashi, a test with a fail rate of 66%. Also, if you don't pass, you're going back to the academy. Good luck. With those words he vanished in a puff of smoke. The next day, a hungry Team 7 met up at the training ground. After an hour Kakashi arrived with an alarm clock and 3 lunches. But you're here, said Kakashi, now for the test. He motioned to the 2 bells on his belt. The goal is to take these from my belt before noon. If one of you gets a bell, one of you will pass, and you will get lunch. Since there are only 2 bells, one of you will go back to the academy regardless, so come at me with the intent to kill. Begin. Sakura and Sasuke jumped off into the trees, leaving Naruto alone. So why haven't you run off? Asked Kakashi. Because I'm going to get those bells, said Naruto, before charging at Kakashi. Kakashi sighed, and pulled out a book, and dodged an axe kick from Naruto, his eyes widening when he saw the crater the kick made. Naruto looked at him, and Kakashi was shocked when he saw that Naruto's left eye's iris and pupil had been replaced by a symbol that resembled a snake eating its own tail. Naruto then clapped his hands, and slammed them into the ground, causing a dust cloud to rise up around them. When it cleared, Kakashi was standing alone, and without any bells on his belt. He's good, thought Kakashi. Sasuke was sitting in the tree, as Kakashi passed below him. Sasuke smirked, and leapt down, throwing a kunai at Kakashi. When the kunai hit, Kakashi turned into a log, and a hand reached out of the ground, and grabbed Sasuke's foot. Earth style. Headhunter jutsu. Said Kakashi, as his head emerged, and he pulled Sasuke into the ground up to his neck. Naruto walked up to Sasuke after Kakashi left. Yo, said Naruto before clapping his hands, and slamming them into the ground, causing the ground to spit Sasuke out. Naruto, how did you do that? What are you doing here? Asked Sasuke. I'm here to give you this, said Naruto, tossing a bell to his teammate. Why? Asked Sasuke. You're my team, said Naruto. Besides, I waited years to graduate, I can wait longer. Thanks, said Sasuke. Sakura was hiding within when Naruto walked up to her. Hi Sakura, said Naruto. Naruto, said Sakura, dropping the, how did you find me? I can track people like an Inuzuka, said Naruto, I followed the scent of your shampoo. Sakura blushed a bit. Anyway, what do you need? Naruto tossed her the remaining bell, surprising her so much that she almost dropped it. Why are you giving me this? Asked Sakura. Because you're my friend, said Naruto, and you deserve to pass. What about you? Asked Sakura. Don't worry about it, said Naruto, I'll be fine. In the distance the sound of an alarm clock ringing was heard, and they headed back. Team 7 gathered in the clearing where Kakashi was waiting. So, who here has managed to obtain a bell? He asked. To his surprise, it was Sakura and Sasuke that held up the bells. So how did you get those? He asked them. Naruto, they answered at the same time. I see, said Kakashi, well then I know who will be sent back to the academy. Wait, said Sakura, let Naruto pass, I'll go back to the academy. No, said Sasuke, I'll go back. You don't have to fail. I've decided, said Kakashi sternly, shutting them up, you all, pass. What was their collective response? This test was to see if you could function as a team, said Kakashi. Naruto proved it by giving the bells to you, knowing that doing so would cause him to fail. Would the rest of you volunteer to let the others pass while you failed? You also passed. Congratulations, we are now Team 7. Target has been sighted, said Sakura. Is everyone in position? Said Kakashi. Yes, said his students. Then move out. Sakura and Sasuke sped through the trees and chased after their target. Soon their prey jumped into the clearing. Naruto then clapped his hands and caused a stone cage to rise up around their target. Capture complete, said Naruto. Confirm the ribbon on the ear, said Kakashi. Confirmed, said Sasuke, this is the one. Mission complete then, said Kakashi, congratulations, that was probably the fastest capture of Tora in village history. Team 7 sighed, as they looked at the fuming cat within the cage Naruto created. After returning Tora to the daimyo's wife, Team 7 went to the mission room to receive their pay for the mission. Congratulations Team 7, said Iruka, here's the pay for your mission. Iruka-sensei, said Naruto, I get that all these jobs are important to the village, but when can we go on some real missions? Naruto, said Hiruzen, these missions are important for developing teamwork. I don't care old man, said Naruto, I want a real mission. Show some respect, yelled Iruka. It's alright, said Hiruzen, I believe you are ready for a C-rank mission. Iruka, send their client in. An old man carrying a sake bottle was brought into the room. He was obviously not completely sober, and he scowled when he saw the genin. Are these brats supposed to be my escorts? Grumbled the man, all I see is a blonde brat, a pink-haired girl with no muscles, and a grouchy boy with a duck butt hairdo. Naruto and his teammates scowled at that. My team is more than capable, said Kakashi, and I would like it if you refrain from insulting my students. Fine, huffed the man, my name is Tazuna, and I'm a humble bridge builder who needs escort to the village hidden in the waves, and protection from bandits along the way. We will be happy to escort you, said Kakashi. Team 7 soon found itself heading out of the village with Tazuna en route to the wave. Things were peaceful, and the bandits they were supposed to watch out for had yet to appear. As they were walking through the forest, Naruto picked up a strange smell as they passed by a puddle of water. Naruto stopped and sniffed the air again. He was sure now that he was smelling the scent of blood and steel from the puddle. Quick, as a flash, he unsheathed one of his swords and stabbed the puddle. When the sword was pulled out, the puddle changed into a very angry mist ninja with a stab wound in his arm. Damn brat, scowled the ninja while his companion jumped down from a tree. Team, protect Tazuna, said Kakashi. Naruto, Sakura, and Sasuke got into defensive positions around Tazuna, and the mist ninja attacked. The ninja shot bladed chains out of metal gauntlets, and quickly wrapped them around Kakashi. The ninja pulled on the chain, and Kakashi was shredded. A cold look appeared on Naruto's face, and activated his ultimate eye. Sasuke, Sakura, protect Izuna, said Naruto, these guys are mine. Naruto charged at the ninja, and his fingers extended into long, sharp claws. The ninja swung the metal claws on their gauntlets at Naruto, but he swung his new claws, and easily cut the steel gauntlets to pieces. Naruto's claws then extended quickly, and impaled the two ninja through the head. Retracting his claws, and turning his hands back to normal, Naruto turned to see his teammates with their jaws on the ground from his display. Well now, said Kakashi, as he walked up, you're full of surprises Naruto. Kakashi-sensei, I thought you were killed, said Sakura in surprise. Naruto shook his head. He uses substitution to switch out and hide in the trees. How did you know? Asked Kakashi. I noticed that your smell changed when the ninja killed you, said Naruto. It changed from flesh and blood to wood. You could smell that, said Sasuke, raising an eyebrow in surprise. I have a sense of smell that can rival an Inizuka, said Naruto. What was the technique that you used against those mist ninjas? Asked Kakashi. I've never seen anything like it before. It's a secret ability that only I can use, said Naruto. I call it my ultimate spear. What other abilities do you have? Asked Sakura. That's a clan secret, said Naruto. Clan? Said Sasuke in confusion. Naruto here is the head of the Namikaze clan, said Kakashi. Looks like you really are the #1 unexpected knucklehead ninja, teased Sakura. I think it's time we had a talk with our client, said Kakashi, turning to Tazuna whose jaw was sitting on the ground in shock. Mr. Tazuna, can you please explain to us why we were attacked by 2-level missing nin? Tazuna picked his jaw off the ground and sighed. My country is in some financial difficulties. We've fallen under the rule of a corrupt man by the name of Gato. I've heard of him, said Kakashi. He's the businessman in charge of the Gato shipping company. Tazuna nodded. Gato seized our shipping lanes and placed us under his thumb. I was assigned to build a bridge to connect our country with the Land of Fire, freeing us from Gato's trade monopoly. I see, said Kakashi, so why didn't you register this as a BA rank mission? Tazuna sighed. Our country doesn't have the finances necessary to pay for a mission of that rank. If you want to quit and go back to the village because of this, I won't stop you. Kakashi turned to his team. So what do you think? Dangerous or not, we have a duty to complete this mission, said Naruto. I'm staying. I'm with Naruto on this one, Sakura said. We have to help him. It would look bad if we just left, said Sasuke, so I'm staying too. Well then Tazuna, said Kakashi, it looks like we'll be sticking around, but please don't lie to us anymore. Agreed, said Tazuna. Team 7 was walking through the forest towards the boat that would take them to Wave Country. Suddenly Kakashi stopped the group. Get down, he yelled. Sakura, Sasuke, Kakashi, and Tazuna hit the deck, as a massive sword that resembled a giant cleaver flew at them. Naruto didn't dodge though. He drew his swords, and deflected the blade into a tree with a few quick strokes. Not a bad kid, said a gruff voice. Naruto turned, and saw a man wearing black pants, and a black tank top with arm warmers, and a mask covering his mouth. Zabuza Momochi, the demon of the mist, said to Kakashi, I assume you were sent by Gato. Yeah, said Zabuza, but before I kill the old man, I'd like to test my blade against the brat who had the skill to deflect my sword. Not gonna happen, said Sakura before Kakashi stopped her. Kakashi-sensei. Sakura, said Kakashi, this is a challenge from one fighter to another. If Naruto does not accept, it will be a grave insult. Don't worry, said Naruto, I'll be fine. I wouldn't count on that, brat, said Zabuza, as he pulled his sword out of the tree and held it in a battle stance. Plus Naruto held his blades in a stance of his own and charged at Zabuza. Zabuza swung his massive blade, but it was blocked by one of Naruto's swords, and he had to bring it back to block a combination of fast slashes and thrusts from the smaller genin. Zabuza growled. Naruto was young, but he moved with the grace and skill of a master with years of experience. Naruto's blades were delivering a fluid barrage of attacks that forced Zabuza to maintain a defensive position. Zabuza also noticed that Naruto's left eye had become a symbol resembling a snake eating its own tail. Naruto's teammates and sensei were shocked at how he was able to fight a Jonin-level ninja and force his opponent into a defensive position. When did Naruto get so good? Said Sasuke. He's fighting better than he has in all the time that I've known him, said Sakura in awe. Naruto is fighting on par with a high Jonin or low Anbu level ninja in terms of Kenjutsu skill, said Kakashi, but I've never seen a fighting style like this before. Naruto soon disarmed Zabuza with a few quick but powerful strokes and made an X-shaped slash in his chest. Damn brat, said Zabuza. It's time to end this, said Naruto raising his blades. Suddenly 2 needles flew at Zabuza and pierced his neck, causing him to fall to the ground. Naruto felt Zabuza's neck and found no pulse, so he sheathed his swords. Soon a young ninja wearing the mask and garb of a mist hunter nin jumped down from a tree. Thank you for subduing him, said the ninja. I have been tracking this one for a while. There was no trouble, said Kakashi. I'll be taking the body now, said the ninja before leaving with Zabuza's body. Kakashi-sensei, said Naruto, why did that ninja take Zabuza's body? It's the job of hunter ninjas to track down missing nin and dispose of their bodies, so the village secrets won't be stolen, said Kakashi. For example, if I left the village, the hunter nin would be sent to make sure none of my techniques fell into the wrong hands. I see, said Sakura. Well, let's keep going, said Kakashi. After taking a boat to the land of waves, Team 7 arrived at Tazuna's house where they met Tsunami, Tazuna's daughter, and Inari, Tazuna's grandson. The Tsunami was thrilled that they were here to free them from Gato, but Inari was far from that. So you've come to fight Gato? Said Inari. What's the use of it, you'll just die. What did you say? Exclaimed Naruto. All you heroes are the same, scoffed Inari. You all live great lives, and know nothing about pain and suffering, and you always die. Inari. Scolded Tsunami. So brat, you think you know all about pain and suffering? Said Naruto in a dark voice. Tell me, have you ever been tortured and hunted like a fox every birthday of your life? Have you had to search the trash for food until a kind old man offered me food at his shop? You see, you know nothing about true pain. With those words, Naruto stormed out of the house. And no way, said Inari in a trembling voice, he was lying about all that, right? I'm sad to say that it's all true, said Kakashi. Naruto has had the misfortune of being the bearer of a burden that causes the village to hate him and think of him as a demon or monster. He had to fight to survive, and endured the scorn and punishments of the villagers. So you see, Naruto knows more than anyone about pain and suffering. This caused Tazuna and his family to stare at the door that Naruto just exited from. That boy, said Tazuna. Naruto found himself in a clearing full of flowers. Smiling, he leaned against a tree and closed his eyes. After a while, Naruto picked up the scent of someone entering the clearing. Opening his eyes, he saw a feminine figure collecting herbs and plants. Hello there, said the figure upon noticing Naruto. You know if you sleep outdoors you could catch a cold. Thanks, said Naruto. So what are you doing here? I am collecting healing herbs for someone precious to me, said the person. Do you have anyone precious to you? I guess you could say that, said Naruto. That's good, said the figure. A person is truly strong when they are protecting those who are precious to them. I hope your friend heals, Miss Hunter. I'd like a rematch, said Naruto casually. What are you talking about, said the figure nervously. I know you are the hunter nin that we faced earlier from your scent, said Naruto. I can also smell Zabuza's scent on you, so I know he's alive. The hunter nin pulled out some. What do you want? I have no intention of fighting at this moment, said Naruto, but I will fight you if you force me to, though I hope we can be allies. You are an interesting one, said the hunter. I will bring this message to my master. We will meet again. I'll look forward to it, said Naruto. Oh, and I'm a guy, said the hunter nin. Chuckling at Naruto's gobsmacked expression, the hunter nin walked off. The next day, Kakashi brought the team to an open field. Today we are going to go over some chakra control exercises, said Kakashi, so your job is to climb these trees. How will climbing trees help our chakra control? Asked Sakura. Kakashi then walked toward a tree. Placing one foot on the trunk, he proceeded to walk straight up the tree without using his hands. By channeling chakra to your feet, you can stick to objects, but it has to be a precise amount or the technique won't work, said Kakashi. Kakashi then handed out kunai to the team. Use these to mark your progress. Sakura and Sasuke nodded and began to try and run up the trees, but Naruto walked over to Kakashi instead. What's wrong, Naruto? Asked Kakashi. Well, the thing is, said Naruto, you know the unique powers that I have. Yes, what about them? Said Kakashi as Sakura and Sasuke walk up to listen to the conversation too. The abilities came at a price, said Naruto. In exchange for my special abilities, I lost my chakra reserves and any hope of ever using chakra. The others were shocked at this. But how did you do all those things? Asked Sakura. It's a long story, said Naruto. We have time, said Kakashi. Well, it begins on the night of the day that we had the academy graduation exams, said Naruto. I was tricked by Mizuki into stealing the forbidden scroll under the impression that if I learned one technique from the scroll, I would graduate from the academy. Why did you believe him? Asked Sasuke. I was desperate, said Naruto. Anyway, I found a strange sealing array, or what I thought was a sealing array, and when I pushed chakra into it, and was pulled into a white void where I met a being who called himself Truth. Truth offered me the powers that I now possess in exchange for my chakra and the nine-tailed fox. The nine-tailed fox, said Sasuke. What does it have to do with anything? The fox wasn't killed by the fourth Hokage, said Naruto grimly. It was sealed into a newborn child. Me. That's why the villagers treated you like that, said Sakura in shock. Naruto, I had no idea. Yeah, said Naruto, so that's the story. I bet you guys hate me now. Why would we hate you? Asked Sasuke. You didn't want to have the fox sealed within you. Nor are you some demon because of that. That's right, said Sakura. I've known you long enough to know that you're no monster. Thanks guys, said Naruto, as a few tears fell from his eyes. So Naruto, what abilities do you have exactly? Asked Sasuke. Well, I can extend my fingers and sharpen them to form a sort of ultimate spear that can pierce just about anything. I can change my skin into a sort of armor by turning the carbon in my skin to a substance that is as hard as diamond. I also have a powerful sense of smell that can rival an Inuzuka, and I can change one of my eyes into an ultimate eye that can perceive weaknesses in my opponent. I can also manipulate my shadow similar to a Nar and use it to attack. I also have powerful healing abilities, and super strength, and speed, and powerful skills, and I can use alchemy to transmute objects, explained Naruto. I use these abilities to make up for my inability to use chakra. That ultimate eye sounds a lot like my Sharingan use Kakashi. What's this alchemy that you mentioned? He asked. Alchemy is the science of understanding, deconstructing, and reconstructing matter, said Naruto. With it I am able to change the form of objects by deconstructing their molecular structure, and reconstructing it as something different. So you can create any object you want with this power, said Sakura. No, said Naruto, I have to follow the law of equivalent exchange. Equivalent exchange, said Kakashi. What's that? It's a law that all those who practice alchemy must follow, said Naruto. Something cannot be created from nothing. To create something, I must change or destroy something of equivalent value, or the transmutation will rebound back at me and injure me. Can you show us some of these abilities? Asked Kakashi. Sure, said Naruto. Stand back. Naruto clapped his hands and slammed them into the ground. There were some marks of blue energy, and some metal spears rose from the ground. Amazing, said Kakashi, picking up one of the spears. I have an idea. Sakura, Sasuke, you two work on the tree climbing exercise, and Naruto and I will spar so I can determine his level for training. The team nodded and began to train. The next day, Team 7 escorted Tazuna to the bridge and stood guard as the workers worked to finish the bridge. Suddenly there was a whirring sound, and Zabuza's sword flew at them and embedded itself in a concrete pillar. Immediately, Team 7 moved into defensive positions around Tazuna as Zabuza and his assistant appeared standing on the blade. Hey brat, yelled Zabuza to Naruto, it's time to finish our match. Zabuza and his partner faced down Team 7. Kakashi, said Naruto, this is going to be my fight. Be careful Naruto, said Kakashi, we'll take his accomplice. Sakura, Sasuke, guard Tazuna with your life. I'm going to fight the hunter nin over there. Sakura moved into a defensive position in front of Tazuna, while Naruto faced Zabuza, Sasuke, and Kakashi rushed to hunter nin. Go, Haku, said Zabuza. The hunter nin, now known as Haku, pulled out some, and charged at Sasuke and Kakashi. Zabuza then went through some hand signs. Hidden mist jutsu, said Zabuza. A thick mist spread over the bridge hiding the two swordsmen. Crap, thought Kakashi, not even my Sharingan can't see through this mist. Looks like Zabuza has decided to even the playing field a bit. Let's see how well you do when you can't see, said Zabuza's voice from all around. Naruto smirked, I'll do better than you expect. Naruto then unsheathed his swords just in time to block a swing from Zabuza's giant blade. Zabuza then jumped back into the mist as Naruto swung at him with his other sword. If you think that the mist will hide you, then you're mistaken, said Naruto. We'll see about that, said Zabuza, as Naruto blocked another one of his strikes. Kakashi had to admit, the young man he was fighting was good. Kakashi had just finished that thought, when he was forced to dodge yet another barrage of, you're pretty good, said Kakashi. I could say the same for you, said Haku, dodging a swing of Kakashi's kunai. Kakashi went through some hand signs, water style. Water dragon jutsu. The large dragon made of water rose up from the ocean, and flew at Haku. Haku raised one hand, and went through a series of one-handed seals. Ice style. Ice dome. The dragon crashed into the ice dome, but the dome held strong. Haku caused the dome to dissolve, and hurled more at Kakashi who dodged, and went through some seals. Fire style. Grand Fireball Jutsu. Naruto was in a tight spot. Using his superior sense of smell, he was able to keep up with Zabuza's movements, despite not being able to see him. Without his ultimate eye, he could only keep Zabuza from cutting him, and even that was starting to fail. I don't know if I can keep this up much longer, thought Naruto. I got you now, said Zabuza, coming out of the mist, and swinging his blade down on Naruto's neck, only to have it stop when the skin turned black, as the blade struck. What the? That was close, said Naruto. I had to put up my ultimate shield to block that. Naruto swung his blade at Zabuza, forcing him to dodge. What are you, brat? Said Zabuza, as they clashed again. Sasuke and Sakura watched the battle between Kakashi and Haku in amazement, while they listened to the sounds of Naruto and Zabuza locking blades. Sasuke, said Sakura. What? Was the response. I feel so useless right now, said Sakura. My teammate and my sensei are fighting two high-level missing nin, and we're just standing here. At our level, we would only be a hindrance, said Sasuke. All we can do is trust in our team. Ice style. Ice spear. Yelled Haku, hurling a spear of ice at Kakashi. Earth style. Mud wall. Yelled Kakashi, blocking the spear by raising a stone wall. The two ninjas then rushed at each other and fought kunai too. If I don't do something about this mist, this won't end well, thought Naruto. Dodging another swing of Zabuza's massive sword, Naruto jumped back and sheathed his swords. Clapping his hands, he used alchemy to dispel the mist. That's better. Naruto drew his swords again and activated his ultimate eye and charged at Zabuza. With two swings he severed Zabuza's arms from his body. Naruto raised his left sword to finish him off, but as he swung it down, he saw a flash of blue and white. Haku had thrown himself in the path of the blade. The blade cut through Haku's mask and robe, revealing that Haku had been wearing bindings and was very much a girl. Haku, said Naruto, I knew you were a girl. But why did you stop me? I'm sorry, Naruto, said Haku, I cannot let you kill Zabuza. He is the one that is precious to me. Isn't that sweet, said a greasy voice. The group turned and saw a short round man wearing a business suit and sunglasses walk up with a group of armed men following him. Gato, Zabuza gasped out. Zabuza Momochi sneered at Gato, you seem pretty pathetic without your arms. I was going to kill you and your partner here so I wouldn't have to pay you, but I think I'll humiliate you first and have some fun with the little girl. You bastard, yelled Naruto. Careful brat, said Gato, you wouldn't want your friends to get hurt. Two big men came forward carrying Sasuke and Sakura with knives at their throats. Sasuke also had activated his Sharingan, but was restrained from using it. Now brat, said Gato, you stay still or your friends will die. Suddenly the men rushed at Naruto and impaled him with their katanas. Naruto, yelled Sakura and Sasuke. Sasuke suddenly felt a burning in his Sharingan. As Naruto's body fell to the ground he felt a new power in his eye, and black flames engulfed the hand of the men who were holding him and Sakura, causing them to drop them and cry out in pain as the flames burned away their bodies. Bastards, yelled Sasuke. Get that kid, yelled Gato, causing 10 of the men to run at Sasuke. Before they could reach him, they were impaled by 10 long spear-like spikes that shot through their chests. Turning, Sasuke saw Naruto standing there with his ultimate spear impaling the men, his wounds healing with bursts of red energy. Naruto, said Sakura, how? Naruto walked over to Zabuza. I don't see why we need to be enemies anymore. Your boss obviously stabbed you in the back. Brat, gasped Zabuza. If I wasn't about to die of blood loss, I would kill him myself. Naruto smirked and clapped his hands and placed them on Zabuza's chest. There was a blazing red light and Zabuza's arms regrew and his blood replenished itself. Zabuza grinned under his mask and picked up his sword. Thanks. With that Sasuke, Kakashi, Naruto, and Zabuza began to tear through the ranks of Gato's forces with their unique abilities, while Haku and Sakura defended Tazuna. Kakashi and Sasuke used their Sharingan to dodge and intercept the enemy attacks. Naruto used his alchemy and homunculus abilities to tear through their ranks without a scratch due to his ultimate shield. Zabuza simply cut down his opponents with his sword until he was in front of Gato. Wait, pleaded Gato as Zabuza advanced on him. I'll pay you double. No, triple. Please. Zabuza simply swung his sword and separated the man's head from his body, ending his groveling. Looks like we are done here, said Kakashi as he looked over the dead mercenaries. Yeah, said Naruto. Hey Zabuza, I know we were fighting, but how about coming to the hidden leaf with Haku to become a leaf ninja? What are you saying? Exclaimed Sakura. He tried to kill you. I was being paid to, said Zabuza. Now that Gato's dead, I think I'd like that. It would give me a chance to finish our duel. We'll have to bring it up with the Hokage, but I think it will be fine, said Kakashi. We still have to finish the bridge, said Tazuna. No problem, said Naruto. Just pile the materials at the edge of the bridge, and I'll finish it. How? Asked Tazuna. You'll see. The group stepped back, as Naruto walked up to the pile of building materials stacked at the end of the bridge. Naruto clapped his hands, and there was a flash of blue light. When the light faded, the materials were gone, and the bridge was complete. Amazing, said Tazuna. You ninja have saved us. There was a great cheer, and they turned to see that Inari had rallied the villagers, and they had arrived to see the end of the fight, and the completion of the bridge. Take care now, said Kakashi, as the group turned to leave. Come back and visit Big Brother Naruto, said Inari. When the ninja were gone, Tazuna turned to the villagers. A bridge this great needs a name. How about the Great Naruto Bridge, said Inari, to honor the hero of Wave. The suggestion was met with cheers, and the Great Naruto Bridge was named. When Team 7 and their companions, Zabuza and Haku, woke up to the gates of the village hidden in the leaves, the guards' mouths were hanging open with shock. Kakashi, said one guard, named Izumo, why is the demon of the mists following you? It's a long story, said Kakashi with a sigh. Lord Hokage is going to want to hear about this, said Kotetsu, the other guard. We're on our way to see him now, said Kakashi. Good luck, Izumo, and Kotetsu called out, as the group walked off. Please explain to me again what happened on the mission that led to 2 missing nin that were originally trying to kill you and your client into joining you against their employer and coming back to the village as Leaf Ninja, sighed Sarutobi, realizing the headache and paperwork that would come from this. Well, when we first encountered Zabuza, Naruto impressed him by holding his own in a one-on-one sword fight, and he would have beaten him if Haku didn't step in, began Kakashi. It wasn't that bad, growled Zabuza. Anyway, said Kakashi, we encountered them again on the bridge where Naruto fought and defeated Zabuza. After he did so, Gato showed up, stabbed them in the back, and attempted to kill Naruto. Luckily his Kage Genkai allowed him to survive, and Zabuza and Haku worked together with us to defeat Gato. I'm getting too old for this, sighed Sarutobi. So can Haku and Zabuza become leaf ninjas, old man? Asked Naruto. I don't see why not, said Sarutobi, if you two would just sign these forms here. Haku and Zabuza signed their respective forms. Congratulations on becoming our newest genin and jonin, said Hiruzen. Haku will be placed on Team 7, and Zabuza will teach Kinjutsu at the academy. Normally you would need to be placed in the Clan Restoration Act, but there is a new clan that already is in need of members with a leader already in the CRA, if you are interested. What clan would that be? Asked Zabuza. Mine, said Naruto, the Namikaze clan. Needless to say, Zabuza was shocked. He had heard stories about the notorious Yellow Flash of Konoha when he was a member of the Seven Swordsmen of the Mist. If this kid was related to Wade, the blonde hair, his blue eyes, the brat was practically a carbon copy of what Minato would look like when he was younger. We'd be happy to join, said Haku with a light blush. Good, said Sarutobi. Naruto can show you to the Namikaze compound where you can get settled in. The group nodded and left the Hokage tower. So Naruto, said Haku, as she and Zabuza walked with Naruto, Sakura, and Sasuke having gone home to rest before their team training session. Are you really under the CRA? Naruto nodded. I am required to take multiple wives to restore my clan. I was wondering, began Haku, could I be one of them? What? Stammered Naruto. She likes you, brat, said Zabuza. You're the first boy her age that actually cared for her. I guess that it would be alright, said Naruto. I also don't mind sharing, said Haku with a smirk. At that point, Naruto had to pinch his nose to stem the flow of blood. Sure, said Naruto, well we're here. Go ahead, and find a room, I have to be off. With that, Naruto left to meet his team. As he was walking, he saw Hinata, and ran over. Hey Hinata. Naruto, stammered Hinata upon seeing her crush running up. Hinata, said Naruto, if you have some time later, would you like to go, and get some ramen with me? You know, like a date. Hinata promptly passed out. Hinata. What happened, murmured Hinata. I was dreaming that Naruto asked me out on a date. She felt surprisingly comfortable, though she knew she wasn't in her bed from the feeling. Hinata, are you alright now? Asked Naruto. Hinata opened her eyes, and saw Naruto looking down at her. She suddenly realized that she was lying on a bench with her head on his lap, and blushed even darker than before. When you passed out, I was worried, said Naruto. I'm glad you're okay now. Hinata quickly got to her feet. Sorry Naruto. Don't worry about it, said Naruto. So would you like to go on that date later? Hinata gave a small smile. I'd like that. Great, said Naruto. I'll meet you here tomorrow at 10. Naruto ran off to the training ground, leaving a stunned and blushing Hinata. I'm going on a date with Naruto. When Naruto arrived at the training field, Sakura and Sasuke were waiting there, but of course, Kakashi was nowhere to be seen. I expected Kakashi-sensei to be late, but not you, smirked Sasuke. I was held up a bit, said Naruto with a blush. Kakashi chose that time to appear. Yo, you're late. Again, said Sasuke. Sorry, said Kakashi. A black cat crossed my path, and I had to walk around the village until the bad luck ran out. Liar. Was the collective thought. Anyway, said Kakashi, I've decided on a new training regimen for you three. What do you mean? Asked Sakura. Well, I've decided that you three need to build up your strengths, so I've found instructors for you. I'll be teaching Sasuke what I know about the Sharingan, of course. Sakura, you mentioned an interest in Genjutsu, so I arranged for Kurenai Yuhi to be your teacher in this subject. What about me, Kakashi-sensei? Asked Naruto. Well, you were a difficult case, said Kakashi. Your Genjutsu skill is a match for some of the Anbu, and your situation involving ninjutsu also posed a problem, but I know someone who can teach you some special Taijutsu forms to go with your abilities. He and his team will be at Training Ground 9. Naruto arrived at the training ground, wondering who would be his new Taijutsu sensei. As he woke up she heard something. Lee, Dai-sensei, Lee, Dai-sensei. Naruto turned toward the sound, and was almost blinded by the scene of two men with matching bowl cuts, and giant eyebrows wearing bright green jumpsuits, hugging with the sunset, and crashing surf behind them. My eyes! Yelled Naruto, as he tried to shut the horrifying sight out. Unfortunately his ultimate eye was active, and now the sight was forever burned into his memory. The youth overload caused him to pass out. When Naruto woke, he found himself lying on his back on the grass. Hey look, he's awake, said a girl's voice. Naruto sat up, and some people walked up. One was a fairly cute girl with brown hair and gray eyes wearing a pink blouse and in green pants. Another was a boy that was obviously Hyuga due to his eyes with black hair and a gray jacket and wrappings on his arms. The last two were the two men he saw hugging earlier. Are you alright? Asked the girl. We heard you screaming and saw you pass out. Yeah, I'm alright, said Naruto. What happened? I believe you suffered from youth overload, said the girl. Yeah, said Naruto. Anyway, I was sent here by Kakashi-sensei to find a Taijutsu instructor. Oh? So you were sent by my eternal rival, said a voice. Naruto turned to see the elder of the eyebrow duo that was hugging earlier walking up to him. So you're the promising student he recommended. I'm that guy, Konoha's green beast. So what is your name? My name is Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze, said Naruto. What are your skills? Guy asked. Well, my Taijutsu is about average, and I can't do any ninjutsu but mine is about Anbu level, and I have some techniques and Kekkei Genkai that are specific to my clan, said Naruto. Said Guy, I know the perfect way to start your training. You will spar with my students. You want me to fight your team? Asked a shocked Naruto. Of course, said Guy. The best way for me to get a gauge of your skills is to watch you in combat. "Do not worry, Naruto," said the mini guy. "I will be sure to go easy on you." That innocent comment ticked Naruto off. They thought they needed to hold back. He'd show them. "Alright Guy-sensei," said Naruto, "I'll fight your students." "Yosh," exclaimed Guy, "let us proceed." "Tenten, you will be first." The girl from earlier stepped forward and unsealed the BM staff. "Don't expect me to go easy on you, Naruto." "Of course not," smirked Naruto. "Begin," yelled Guy. Tenten rushed forward and swung her staff at Naruto's legs, but Naruto flipped over the attack. Tenten then followed up with a swing that smashed into his ribcage and sent him flying into a tree. "I hope I didn't overdo it," said Tenten, but suddenly she heard chuckling. Laughed Naruto as he got up and red light flashed on his ribs. "You almost had me with that attack, but I'm still kicking." Naruto then rushed forward and aimed a powerful kick that broke through the staff and sent Tenten stumbling back. Tenten then unsealed it and swung it at Naruto. The chain wrapped around Naruto's legs and pulled them out from under him, but Naruto used his strength to break the chain and jumped to his feet in time to dodge a swing from a tonfa. "You'll need to do better than that," said Naruto. Tenten smirked and continued to attack Naruto with the tonfa, but he easily blocked the hits and aimed some kicks and punches at her that Guy took note of. "Alright Tenten," said Guy, "switch out with Lee and take a rest." Tenten nodded and the mini guy walked up. "I am Rock Lee, the handsome devil of the Hidden Leaf Village, and I will be your opponent." Lee charged at Naruto and sent a series of spinning kicks at Naruto, Leaf Whirlwind. Naruto was knocked back and more red light arced over his body. Naruto then rushed forward and aimed a punch at Lee, but Lee easily dodged and slammed a kick into Naruto's head, knocking him to the ground. "That was pretty good," said Naruto as he staggered to his feet, "but I'm not down yet." Naruto attacked Lee again, but only got knocked down by a powerful punch. Naruto simply jumped back to his feet and in the process, slammed his feet into Lee's chest, sending him to the ground. "That's enough," said Guy. "I think I have a good measure of your skills." "So what do you think, Guy-sensei?" asked Lee. Guy nodded. "Naruto, you have excellent strength and stamina, but you lack a proper taijutsu form. Tell me, what kind of form were you taught in the academy?" "I wasn't taught a form," said Naruto. "The instructors always focused on the other students and punished me if I tried to copy them." "I see," said Guy. "Well then, the first order of business is to teach you proper form. We'll meet back here at 7 tomorrow, so don't be late." Naruto nodded, and the team left. The next day was brutal. Not only was Naruto forced to learn a proper form, but he was forced to fight against Lee and Tenten in order to practice the form. And no, it wasn't a one-on-one fight. He had to fight both of them at once. Suffice it to say, when Naruto got home, he was very sore. "I understand why Lee would pound the crap out of me with his attacks," groaned Naruto, "but did Tenten really have to use the sharp pointy weapons? I mean, I know I'm healing, but it still hurts." Naruto walked to his bathroom, where a hot shower washed the sweat from his body and helped ease the aching as he healed from the training. When the shower was done, he put on a black vest over an orange shirt and black pants, because the jumpsuit is not formal wear, and went to go and meet with Hinata. Hinata was waiting at the park bench where Naruto had said he would meet her. She was wearing a nice lavender dress with a blue shawl and was carrying a small white purse. Hinata usually never dressed like this, but she felt that her first date with Naruto deserved nothing less. "I wonder where Naruto is," mused Hinata. "I hope he shows up." A few minutes later Naruto jogged up. "Sorry," he said, "I lost track of time." "It's alright Naruto," said Hinata, "I wasn't waiting that long." "Wow, he or she looks amazing," they thought with a blush, as the two of them looked at what their respective date was wearing. "So Naruto," stammered Hinata, "where are we going to go?" "Well, I was thinking we could go to Ichiraku's for some ramen," said Naruto. "Ichiraku's?" said Hinata with a tone of slight disappointment. "It's the only restaurant that won't turn me away or overcharge me," said Naruto sadly. Hearing this, Hinata smiled reassuringly. "Well, since you like it there, I'd like to try some of the food." "Great," said Naruto. And old man Tucci are two of the nicest people I know besides you, and they're amazing cooks. I'm sure you'll love it." Hinata couldn't help but smile as Naruto but dragged her to the ramen shop. Hinata took note of the glares and spiteful looks that were sent towards Naruto as they ran down the street. "Naruto goes through so much, yet he still puts on a strong front and a mask of cheer," mused Hinata. "If he can do that much, then I will try my hardest to be a strong ninja that can support him." "Here we are," said Naruto as they arrived at the stand. "Ah Naruto," said Tucci, "it's good to see my best customer. I see you brought a friend this time." "My name is Hinata Hyuga, Mr. Tucci, nice to meet you," said Hinata with a polite bow. "What a nice girl," laughed Tucci. "What will you kids be having today?" "I'll have 7 bowls of miso ramen, 4 bowls of beef ramen, and 8 bowls of pork ramen," said Naruto. "I'll just have 1 bowl of miso ramen," said Hinata. "Alright," said Tucci as he took their orders. "It'll be right out." Tsuneum and Tucci came back with bowls of ramen that they had ordered. Hinata watched as Naruto dug into the food with enthusiasm and decided to sample her bowl. Hinata lifted some of the noodles to her mouth and blew on them to cool them. When she placed the food in her mouth, her eyes widened. The taste was amazing. Hinata had eaten well-prepared food made by the chefs in the Hyuga compound, but this was the best she ever tasted. Hinata began to attack her food at a speed that was barely below Naruto's, and she ordered 3 more bowls when she was done. "Don't ever let this one go, Naruto," Aim whispered. Naruto blushed dark red, and nodded. The rest of the date had gone without a hitch, and Naruto was now walking Hinata home. The Hyuga heiress felt like she had experienced the happiest moment in her life. Her secret crush had asked her out on a date, and now was walking her home after said date. Thank you for walking me home, Naruto," said Hinata with a smile. "It was no trouble," said Naruto. "Besides, I heard that it was expected of the guy." "I had a great time," said Hinata. "I hope we can do this again later." Stealing her nerves, she leaned in to kiss Naruto's cheek, but Naruto turned his head to respond to her earlier statement, and their lips locked. Immediately, both Naruto and Hinata blushed dark crimson, and jumped apart. "GG good night, Naruto," stammered Hinata before rushing inside. Naruto just stood there for a full minute before muttering, "soft," and heading home in a daze. Hinata rushed to her room, and threw herself onto her bed, a huge smile on her red face. "I just had my first kiss with Naruto." After their first date, Naruto began seeing Hinata more when he had time off from training with Team Guy. The shy Hyuga actually began to emerge from her shell, and gain more self-confidence, and became slightly more forward in their relationship. Naruto also learned to never piss her off, as she had what he called the sweet smile of death, that promised misfortune to whoever it was directed at. After their second date, Naruto decided to explain to Hinata about the Clan Restoration Act, and about Haku, and got a pleasant surprise. Flashback. "So Hinata," said Naruto, "you know how I am the last of the Namikaze clan, right?" Hinata nodded, "and father mentioned it after our first date. He also mentioned the Kra, but told me that you'd explain what it was." Naruto sighed. "Well, the Kra Clan Restoration Act is a policy that applies to heirs of clans that have no living relatives that can lead the clan when they die. They are required to take multiple wives in order to restore the strength of their clan. So I just wanted to know if you were alright with this." Hinata giggled. "Don't worry Naruto, I'm alright with this." "You are?" said Naruto in surprise. Hinata nodded. "I'm willing to share Naruto, but I have to have you first." After saying this, Hinata kissed Naruto on the cheek, and walked off, leaving him in a daze. Flashback end. After that, Naruto went to Hinata's father, Hiashi, and formally requested that Hinata would be allowed to become a member of his clan. Hiashi had happily agreed for 2 reasons. 1. Naruto's relationship with Hinata had helped the shy girl to gain confidence, and become a powerful kunoichi, and 2. If Hinata joined Naruto's clan, then Hanabi wouldn't need to be branded with the caged bird seal. Once that was done, Naruto introduced Hinata to Haku, and began to teach them how to use alchemy and alchemy as members of his clan. After some failures and explosions, both girls decided on a respective style to use, and studied, and trained to master it. Soon it was time to see if all the training paid off. The Chunin exams. Team 7 had gathered together for the first time since they had begun their individual training. They all looked a lot different from when they had last seen each other. Sasuke wore a black shirt under a gray jacket with the Uchiha crest on the back, and blue pants, his Road to Ninja outfit. Sakura wore a light pink shirt, and red shorts with some bracers on her arms. And Naruto wore a sleeveless orange outfit with an Ouroboros stamped on the back. Ling's green outfit from Brotherhood with the homunculus logo on the back, except orange. They had gathered at the academy because Kakashi had nominated them for the Chunin exams. "So how was your training with Kakashi-sensei?" Sakura asked Sasuke. "He taught me things about my Sharingan, and some new jutsu," said Sasuke. "What about you Naruto?" "I worked on mainly my taijutsu," said Naruto. "What about you Sakura?" "Well, I learned some new tricks, but you'll have to wait until the exams to find out about them," said Sakura. Soon they came to a door that had numerous students gathered around it. Sakura and Sasuke could tell there was a Jinjutsu, and Naruto wasn't even affected due to his lack of chakra, so they simply walked on past the door, and to the next floor where a different group of students were gathered. They recognized the teams from their graduating class along with teams from other villages, as well. Naruto noticed that Kiba was getting into a fight with a ninja wearing a cat-like outfit and purple war paint, so he stepped in. "Hey, Kiba, what's going on?" asked Naruto. "Naruto," said Kiba, "this freak tried to kick Akamaru. That mutt bit me," yelled the painted man. "Let's all calm down," said Naruto. "We wouldn't want to start a fight here." "Why not?" growled at the painted man. "Well, for one, your teammate looks ready to kill you," said Naruto, pointing behind the man at a red-haired boy with a large gourd on his back standing next to a blonde girl with a large fan. "Kankuro," the red-haired boy said in a low but dangerous voice. "Gar," the painted man, now identified as Kankuro, said in a panicked voice. "The dog." "Shut up," Gar growled. "Don't make me kill you." "Sorry," said Kankuro. "Who are you?" said Gar, as he turned to Naruto. "Naruto is Maki Namikaze," said Naruto. "You are an interesting one," said Gar. "Killing you will surely prove my existence." With that, the 3 ninjas walked into the classroom. "Who were they?" asked Naruto. "I've never seen ninjas like them around the village before." They're from the Hidden Sand Village, said Sakura, as she walked up. They must be here for the Chunin exams. Hey Sakura, said Kiba, as the rest of his team walked up. We haven't seen you since you finished your training with Kurenai-sensei. How are you doing? Oh hey, Kiba, Shino, Hinata, said Sakura, as teammate walked up. I'm doing fine. I like the new look Hinata. The formerly shy heiress had wraps on her arms along with new wrist and ankle bands. She also had let her hair grow out a bit, so it was down to her mid-back. She also wore a sleeveless shirt with light chest armor, and had what looked like a second kunai pouch on her waist. Thank you, Sakura, said Hinata. I see you don't stutter anymore, said a cold voice. The genin turned, and saw Team Guy walking up, the one who spoke being Hinata Hyuga. Naruto. It is good to see you, my eternal rival, declared Lee. Have you continued to train your flames of youth? Naruto smiled, believe it Lee. I've gotten better than ever. Naruto, truly your flames of youth shine brighter than ever. Yelled Lee, if I cannot match them, then I will do 100 laps around the village on my fingertips, and if I cannot do that, then I shall do 1000 push-ups after climbing to the top of the Hokage monument wearing 900 pounds. It's good to see you, Naruto, said Tenten, as she sighed at her teammates' antics. Are these the guys you trained with, Naruto? Asked Sakura. Oh? You are the most beautiful flower I have ever seen. Lee said upon seeing Sakura, my name is Rock Lee, fair maiden. Will you go out with me? Said Sakura. She was a bit creeped out, but wanted to be nice, and let him down gently. I'm sorry, my heart belongs to another. Who is this other? Asked Lee. It is you, isn't it? He said, pointing at Sasuke. What? Said a surprised Sasuke. I challenge you to a fight for the love of maiden Sakura. Yelled Lee. Wham, this is not the time or place to fight. Yelled Tenten, whacking Lee over the head. I am sorry Tenten, said Lee. To make up for it, I shall run around the village in my pinkies with a boulder strapped to my back. Groaned Tenten, whatever. Let's just go inside. Things seem to be getting troublesome, said Shikamaru, as he, Choji, and Ino walked up. You always think things are troublesome, Shikamaru, said Ino. You really are lazy. How's it going Sakura? Your forehead is as big as always. And you're just as loud as always, Ino pig, said Sakura, as she turned to the other girl with a smirk. You could almost see sparks flying between the smirking girls before they shook hands with smiles on their faces. It's good to see you Ino, said Sakura. Same here, said Ino. I like the new look. I hope I'm not interrupting, said Haku, as she and Zabuza walked up. Zabuza wore his camo pants and a flak jacket over a typical leaf ninja outfit, with the sleeves torn off with his cleaver sheathed across his back. Haku wore a blue sleeveless shirt and pants that accented her feminine figure, and had metal gauntlets with a strange symbol on them. The same symbol was tattooed on her palms. You're the demon of the mist, said Kiba upon seeing Zabuza. What are you doing here? Asked Tenten. The brat in orange over there convinced me and Haku to become ninjas here, grunted Zabuza. It's good to see you, Naruto, said Haku, pecking Naruto on the cheek and earning interesting looks from the other genin. What is she to you? Asked Sakura. Yeah, said Kiba, I thought you were dating Hinata. I am, said Naruto, and I'm also dating Haku. Wait, said Kiba, what? I understand, said Shikamaru, alright. Naruto nodded, you got it, Shika. Troublesome, said Shikamaru, either way, we all should head inside. With that the genin walked into the testing room for the first round of the Chunin exams. Thanks for watching my video, leave a like if you enjoyed my video, and also do consider subscribing to my channel for more awesome content. See you next time, till then sayonara.